sure you have my allowance ready. This isn't nearly enough money. What you gave me.
Allowance? Lisa, you're about to graduate high school, right? Don't you think it's about time you stop demanding money from me?
Huh? What are you talking about? You're making it sound like I'm the bad guy. I've been gracious enough to accept you, someone who just married my dad, as a housemate. You should be paying up. Don't you understand even that much?
Housemate? I've been taking care of you for 15 years now, since you were 3 years old.
So what? That doesn't entitle you to anything. You chose to do that.
Yes, I chose to treat you like my own daughter because I care about you.
I don't remember being taken care of by you. What are you even talking about? I raised myself.
How does a 3-year-old raise themselves? Kevin was always busy with work and couldn't take care of you. I went freelance so I could work independently and make it all work out. You haven't forgotten all that, have you?
So self-righteous. Who do you think you are? You're just a stranger. You're a fake mom who's no longer needed.
A stranger after all these years? Lisa, what's gotten into you lately?
Nothing's gotten into me. I'm just being honest for once instead of pretending.
Lisa, watch your language. You're old enough to know what's appropriate to say and what isn't. You're about to graduate high school. Isn't it time you outgrew this rebellious phase?
It's so annoying when you talk about rebellious phases. I'm just stating facts. Dad is family, but you're fake. We're not blood related. You've been able to live with us only because I've allowed it. You should be grateful. You've had a home thanks to my kindness.
Grateful? I don't understand what you're trying to say. It's true you're not my biological daughter, but I've raised you with care since you were 3, like you were my own. I want to believe all that time wasn't wasted.
Sorry, but it was all a waste. You'll see soon enough that you were just a fake all along.
What do you mean by fake?
You're playing house, pretending to be a mom when you're not. You're just Dad's wife, nothing more.
I've never tried to replace your biological mother. I've only tried to care for you the best I could. What else could you want from me?
You'll find out soon enough. Just wait. God, I wish you'd leave already.
That's no way to talk. I don't quite understand what's going on. About Lisa's allowance, since she's graduating high school, I'm thinking of stopping it. That should be fine, right? She'll probably get a part-time job in college.
What? Then you'll have zero value to Lisa, you know. Are you okay with that?
Value to Lisa? What do you mean by that?
You know exactly what I mean. If you stop the allowance, what else are you offering her?
Kevin, you can't possibly be serious, right?
Why wouldn't I be serious? I'm just being practical here.
Practical? You think the only reason Lisa should respect me is because I give her money?
I didn't say anything about respect. I'm talking about usefulness.
What do you mean? What are you trying to say?
I'm saying that if you stop giving her money, she won't have any reason to listen to you anymore.
I'm shocked. Are you actually serious? I've taken care of your daughter for 15 years. Are you saying I'm only valuable for my money? That everything I've done until now was worthless?
No, actually, let me ask you something. You don't actually think you're Lisa's mother, do you?
What? Think I'm her mother?
You heard me. You've been acting like you're her real mother lately, and it's confusing her.
I've never claimed to be her biological mother, but I've raised her since she was 3.
Lisa has only ever had one mother. If you've been misunderstanding that, you need to correct yourself.
I'm not saying I misunderstood, but I never expected you to say something like that. I thought at least you understood how hard I've worked for Lisa and our family.
Huh? Oh well, I guess you've been working hard. Whether that's paid off is another matter.
Paid off? So you think raising your daughter was some kind of investment for me?
Everyone invests time in relationships expecting something in return. That's normal.
Please be a little more careful with how you speak.
Why are you getting angry? I'm just telling the truth. By the way, are you planning to attend the graduation ceremony?
Huh? The graduation ceremony? You mean Lisa's high school graduation?
Yeah, I was just wondering if you were going.
Of course I am. Aren't you coming with me?
Going together might be a bit difficult.
Difficult? Why would it be difficult? We always attend Lisa's school events together.
This is different. It's a major milestone.
What? That doesn't make sense. We're husband and wife, right? Why would we need to go separately? We're family. Shouldn't we attend the graduation together as her parents?
I think you're misunderstanding something important here.
What am I misunderstanding? Please explain.
Well, Lisa would probably prefer to have her real family there. Don't you think so too?
Real family? What are you implying? I'm not real family?
You know what I mean. Blood relations. Her mother will be there.
Her mother? You mean your ex-wife? She's coming to the graduation?
Yes, Lisa invited her. It's a special day.
Wait, what do you mean by that?
Just that Lisa wants her mother there for her graduation. That's perfectly normal.
And you didn't think to mention this to me until now?
I didn't think it was a big deal. Why are you making this so complicated?
Because I feel like you're both hiding something from me. What's going on, Kevin?
Nothing's going on. Lisa just wants her biological mother at her graduation, that's all.
And apparently doesn't want me there, based on how you're acting.
I didn't say that, but maybe you should talk to Lisa about it directly.
Showing up on such an important day? That's crazy. You have absolutely no common sense.
Common sense? What are you talking about?
I heard you were trying to sneak into the graduation ceremony. Why would you do that? You're just a stranger.
A stranger?
Yes, a stranger. Someone who has no blood relation to me. Someone who's just temporarily in my life.
Temporarily? Lisa, I've been with you for 15 years. That's most of your life.
A stepmom has no business attending the graduation ceremony of someone she's not even related to. Mom, I don't want your congratulations. Just go home already.
I can't believe you're saying this to me. I thought we were family.
Family? That's a joke. My mom is my real family. She came all the way here even though she's not well. What a real family does.
Your biological mother is here? I didn't know she was coming.
Of course you didn't know. Why would you? It's not like you're included in our family plans.
I understand. Goodbye, then.
You're actually leaving? Just like that?
Isn't that what you want? You just told me to go home.
Good. You're finally listening to me. Good riddance. Now I can enjoy my graduation with my real family.
So today is graduation day. You're graduating from high school, and I'll be graduating from your family.
What are you talking about now? Are you trying to make me feel guilty or something?
Not at all. I'm just stating a fact.
Huh? I don't understand what you're saying.
You don't need to understand. I've raised you with care since you were 3, but you actually invited your biological mother today. That was unbelievable enough, but the way you're talking to me and trying to push me out, I can't forgive that. Not you, and not Kevin either.
Forgive? There's nothing to forgive. You're not my mom. You never were.
I never claimed to be your biological mother, but I have been the one raising you all these years.
Raising me? All you did was live in the same house. Anyone could have done that.
Is that really how you see it? Who helped you with your homework? Who nursed you when you were sick? Who stayed up with you when you were afraid of the dark?
Stop bringing up ancient history. None of that matters now. Just leave already, stranger. Go home with your tail between your legs.
It all matters to me, Lisa, but clearly not to you.
You're right. It doesn't matter to me. I don't need you here embarrassing me in front of everyone.
That's exactly what I'll do. I won't have anything to do with your family anymore. Goodbye.
Fine, leave. See if I care.
I hope your biological mother gives you everything you need going forward.
She will. She's my real mom. She understands me in ways you never could.
I wish you all the best with your future, Lisa. I truly do.
Whatever. Just go already. You're wasting my time. Where did you go? I haven't seen you around the house lately. So you actually have places to go, huh, old lady? Anyway, can you bring me some money? You're my source of income, you know.
Who are you? Huh? What are you saying? That's a harsh joke. It hurts, you know. Who are you? What position are you in to demand money from me? I don't have money to give to strangers. If you want an allowance that badly, why don't you ask your family?
Wait a minute, you're suddenly acting completely different. You've always given me money when I asked before, right?
I'm saying you're asking the wrong person. You and I are no longer related, so obviously I won't give you any money.
What do you mean, no longer related? You're still my stepmom, right? Give me some money. To be honest, I'm in trouble if you don't come back. My mom is staying at the house now, and it's costing a lot for food. My allowance is gone, and Dad is still barely coming home.
What? So you're asking me to pay for your biological mother's food expenses? That's beyond ridiculous. Don't you understand that your father and I are divorced, so we're strangers now?
Divorced? When did this happen? You can't just get divorced without telling me. Dad hasn't said anything about a divorce.
I told you I was graduating from your family, didn't I? I don't want to have anything to do with you, so please stop contacting me.
What do you mean you don't want anything to do with us? Who's going to do the shopping and stuff?
Shopping? You're concerned about who will do the shopping?
Well, yeah, and the cooking and the cleaning. Mom doesn't know where anything is in the house.
Why don't you do your own shopping and cleaning? You're 18 now. You might not have realized it because I've been taking care of you all this time. But you need to make sure your father contributes to the food and living expenses, or you won't be able to survive. I'm sure he'll provide if his own daughter asks.
What do you mean? Have you been paying all this time?
That's right. When I asked him, he wouldn't contribute. He said that he shouldn't have to put in any money because I earn more than enough. So I paid for everything, the mortgage, living expenses, all of it.
Wait, seriously? I thought Dad paid for everything.
Why would you think that? He's barely been home for years. When was the last time you saw him shop for groceries or pay a bill?
I just assumed. I mean, he's the man of the house.
That's quite an outdated view. In reality, I've been the primary breadwinner for our household for most of your life.
I'm so shocked I'm speechless.
I'm not surprised. Your father has been quite skilled at keeping up appearances.
But if you've been paying for everything, then where does Dad's money go?
That's a very good question. Perhaps you should ask him. Going to be tough now that your money-draining mother is back. Aren't you happy living with your biological mother? Though I think things will get even harder from now on.
Don't talk about my mom that way. We're just not used to living together yet because we haven't done it before.
I hope you get used to it, but it's not my business anymore. Good luck with your happy life surrounded by your father and mother. This stranger who is pretending to be a mother is leaving.
What? You won't even pay for living expenses?
Of course not. We're divorced. Besides, I was always a stranger to you, right? I have no obligation to pay, but I should warn you to prepare for tuition quickly.
Tuition? For my college?
Yes, for your college, the one I was planning to help pay for before I was told I wasn't family. I'll be billing Kevin for the enrollment fee I already paid as part of the divorce settlement. But I can't take responsibility for the tuition I was planning to pay in the future. So you'll have to manage on your own.
You were planning to pay my tuition too?
Planning to? I already paid the enrollment fee, which was a significant amount. In other words, all the money related to you has been paid not by your biological father or mother, but by me, a stranger.
Seriously? I really didn't know any of this.
Whether you knew or not doesn't matter. It's too late to regret it now. You might be able to learn from this and reflect on your words and actions for the future, but that's not my business anymore. I won't accept an "I'm sorry, please forgive me." Do you understand?
Wait, I still don't understand. So you've been paying for all my living expenses?
It's not just money. Who do you think made sure your clothes were clean? Delicious dinner was ready every night. Your room was tidy and you could live comfortably without worrying about anything. If you really think you've been living independently, maybe you should go back to elementary school. Your thinking is too childish.
I know all that and I appreciate it, but that's not what we're talking about right now. I'm in trouble with my living situation and I can't suddenly deal with tuition costs. Just because you divorced Dad doesn't mean you suddenly become a stranger, right? You'll help me out, won't you? You're just angry about what I said at the graduation ceremony, right?
You really don't understand at all. This isn't about being angry. I'm an adult. I've simply cut ties with you. Understand? Work hard to manage your tuition on your own. Aren't you happy? You get to live with your biological mother.
Wait a minute, so you're going to disappear? You're not coming back?
How many times do I have to say it before you understand? I've already moved all my belongings out and completed my move. Why don't you let your mother use my old room?
But that means I'll never see you again.
Why would we see each other? Do you have any idea how embarrassing it was to be called a fake mom and be laughed at while being thrown out of the graduation ceremony? I never expected things to end like this.
I'll apologize for that. I was just thrown off because my mom came and I was acting differently.
That's not what this is about. I realize that what you said then was your true feelings. Don't contact me ever again. There's nothing more I can do. Don't call me. Goodbye.
Hey, help me out. Can't you at least answer my calls? I've been calling so much. You haven't blocked me, have you? Please answer. This is really important. I know you're reading these messages. Why won't you respond?
What's so urgent? I have nothing to talk to you about, which is why I wasn't answering.
How can you be so rude?
Rude? You have no awareness of how rude you've been to me. Well, I don't care anymore. What do you want?
What do I want? Things are terrible here. Since you left, the house is a mess. And I've been told I need to pay for college by the end of the month or I can't attend. What's going on?
What's going on is that actions have consequences. I'm no longer paying for anything related to you or your father.
But I was counting on that money for college. My future's at stake.
Why are you telling me this? What do you expect me to do?
Help me out. I don't know who else to turn to. Dad won't help, and Mom is always too sick to do anything useful. Help me out. You're still my foster parent, right?
So now you think of me as your foster parent? Did you forget how you daily insulted me as a stranger, a fake mom, garbage without blood ties who should get out?
I know I said some horrible things. I was confused and angry. I didn't mean most of what I said.
You seemed quite certain at the time, especially when you humiliated me at your graduation ceremony.
People make mistakes. Can't you forgive me?
Forgive you? I don't understand what you're trying to say, but can't you ask your father to pay for your tuition? I'm a stranger now. Actually, I was always a stranger, right? I have no obligation to pay.
Dad says he doesn't have that kind of money. He suddenly has to start paying the mortgage this month, and he already gave what little savings he had to Mom.
Oh, he did it again.
Again? What do you mean?
Your father has always been easily manipulated by your mother. She knows exactly how to get money from him.
What are you implying? My mom is sick. She needs help.
He already got burned once by having your mother drain his money, but he gave her more.
It's not like that. She really is sick this time. She has to take all these medications and go to doctor's appointments.
Does she? And yet she somehow has the energy for other activities.
Why would you say something so mean? She's genuinely ill. I've seen her take her medicine. She's always complaining about pain.
Facts can be manipulated, Lisa. Has it ever occurred to you to verify what your mother tells you?
Verify how? Why would I need to verify that my mom is sick?
Try checking the casino near the station.
Huh? Casino? What are you talking about?
You might find someone there who shouldn't be there. Well, good luck.
Anyway, the point is we don't have any money. I'll apologize for my attitude before, so please come back and live with us.
To that house? What kind of joke is that? Absolutely not.
You don't have to be so harsh about it. You raised me for 15 years. Don't you have any affection for me?
I did, but it disappeared last month. Besides, this is the only way you'll become independent. Otherwise, I'd just keep being exploited by you and your father. I've already devoted 15 years to you two. From now on, I'm living for myself. So Lisa, be independent and do your best.
Being told to be independent doesn't help when we don't even have food in the fridge.
Just go buy some yourself. If you don't have money, you need to earn it. Since you can't go to college right now, why don't you look for a part-time job?
A job? But I was supposed to be a college student. All my friends are going to college while I'm stuck working at some minimum wage job?
Welcome to the real world, Lisa. Sometimes plans change based on our choices and actions.
After I finally got accepted to college, this is so unfair.
If you think it's unfair, blame your parents, especially your father. He just used me to take care of you, used my money, used me as a babysitter, and then cut me off as soon as you graduated high school.
But Dad said he wants to make things right with you.
If he wanted to make things right, he would be contacting me himself, not sending you to do it.
He's tried calling you too. You don't answer for him either.
Because there's nothing left to say. Our relationship is over. Your mother is living in the house now, right? Then you have to figure things out as a family.
But Mom is telling me to get a job too, but I wanted to be a college student. I don't want to work, and even if I earn money by working, I feel like Mom will just use it all. I understand her medical expenses are high because of her illness, but it's really hard on me.
I'm sure it is tough, but there's nothing I can do about that.
Mom, I'm sorry.
Mom? Did you just call me Mom?
Yes, because that's what you are to me, my real mom.
Huh, I feel like I haven't been called that in about 10 years. But it's too late now, Lisa. You chose to cut me off, so now you have to take responsibility and live your own life.
Mom, I'm sorry. I regret what I did. Please help me.
I can't help you anymore. This is the path you chose. Thank you for being my daughter until now. Everything ended for me on the day of that graduation ceremony. Stay strong.
You're the only mom I've ever had. I haven't seen my biological mother since I was 3. You're the only one I can talk to honestly like this. I was wrong. I realize that now.
It's too late, no matter what you say. Make decisions you won't regret in the future. Goodbye, Lisa. This time for real. I only want the best for you. Afterwards, though I felt sorry for her, I completely cut off contact. I heard later that Lisa gave up on college, got a job, and moved out to escape the bad influence of her mother and father. She's living on her own now. Looking back, I believe my decision at that time wasn't wrong, even for Lisa's own sake. It was painful, but it was for the best. I raised her as my daughter for 15 years, so of course I care for her, but from now on, I want to properly enjoy my own life. I don't know what's happened to that garbage man and his ex-wife, but I'm sure they're on a path to ruin. They're the kind of people I never want to be involved with again.